Alright, so we're going to start up test 4 2026 Benco section 3s. So, jumping right into it, we have from a box of donuts, Tony received 168, which was 3/7 of the total donuts. Brad received 25% of the remainder. Alright. The remaining donuts were sold for $3.50 each. How much money was earned? So good. So we have here from a box of donuts, we're taking it line by line now. From a box of donuts, Tony received 168 donuts. Alright, and we know that 168 is equal to 3/7 of the total. So we don't know the total, so we can find out the total now. So the total, since we know a fraction of the quantity is equal to, will be the quantity multiplied by the invert of the fraction. And that will give us 392 donuts. So we know the total donuts was 392. They said here now that Brad received 25% of the remainder. But we don't know the remainder. So we have to calculate the remainder now. Now that we know the total, which is 392, and we know the quantity that Tony received, which is 168, we can take it away to find out the remainder, which is 224. Alright, now we can calculate Brad's amount. Alright, so this is the remainder after giving Tony. Now we want to calculate Brad's amount. So Brad now would receive is 25% of the remainder, so 25 over 100 off me to multiply the remainder. We found out to be 224 over 1. 25 into 25, 1, 25 into 100, 4, 4 into 4, 1, 4 into 224 is 56. So Brad received 56 donuts. From here now, they said the remaining donuts were sold. So we need to take away now Brad's amount from the remainder here to find out how much is the final remainder. So remaining sold, right? So that would be from 224, we take away the 56 that Brad received and we'll end up with 168 donuts. So therefore that 168 donuts is the number of donuts that was sold. And one donut was sold for $3.50. So to calculate the total earned, it will be the 168 multiplied by the $3.50. And that will give us $588. Alright. So we got 1 mark for the 588, 1 mark for the remainder here, 1 mark for Brad, 1 mark for the remainder after given Tony. Alright. Number 38. We have mangoes being sold. It has been sold 5 for $60. They said Tamika placed 60 mangoes in her basket. However, there was a deal. If she purchased an additional 20, she will receive a discount of 10%. How much will Tamika pay if she took the deal? So she has 60 already. And they said if she added 20 more, she would get the deal. So therefore, the total mangoes to get this deal would be the 60 plus the 20 additional, and that would be 80 mangoes. So if she purchased 80 mangoes, she would get the deal. And the mangoes are being sold 5 for $60. So we want to find out how many sets of 5 we can get from this 80 mangoes. So if you find out how many sets, we need to divide. So you get 16 sets of 5. And one set of 5 was sold for $60. So one set is equal to $60. So for 16 sets, which would be the 16 multiplied by 60, and that will give us $960. From this now, total of $960, she was receiving a discount of 10%. So we need to find out how much is the discount amount. And that would be the 10 over 100 multiply by the 960 over 1. And that will remain with $96. So we have $96 in discount. So to calculate now how much she will pay, it will be the total, which is $960, take away the discount, which is $96. And that will leave us with $864. So she paid $864 for 80 mangoes. Alright, and that's a marking scheme there. Number 39, they said complete the shape shown using line XY as a line of symmetry. Alright, so we count 1, 2, 3. So we know we're going up 1, 2, 3. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go out 1, 2. We count 1, 2. Now from there we went diagonally to join back up to the line of symmetry. So from here we go back to here. So good. They said name the polygon formed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. So it is a heptagon. Alright. 1, 2. Number 40. The incomplete pictograph below shows the quantity of water 5 students drank in a day. Ishmael drank 1/4 of the total quantity of water which the 5 boys had drunk. How many boys each drank the average quantity of water? So we know Ishmael drank 1/4 of the total. We have Ishmael's amount here, or quantity. So we need to find out, before we can calculate the average, we need to find out the total. So Ishmael would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 graphics multiplied by the amount for one graphic, which is 250 milliliters, and that will give us 1250 milliliters. We know that this 1250 milliliters is 1/4 of the total. So to find the total, we take the quantity given and multiply by the input of the fraction. And that will give us 5000 milliliters. From finding out the total now we can find the average. We have the total and now we have the number of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5000 divided by 5, which will leave us with 1000 milliliters. So we're looking to see which boy drank 1000 milliliters. But before we could find out the boys who drank 1000 milliliters, remember they said it was an incomplete pictograph. So therefore we need to find for Adam. So Adam now would be the 5000 milliliters, take away the sum of the known values. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 multiplied by the amount that 1 represents, and that will be 5000 milliliters. Take away the 3500 milliliters, which will equal to 1500 milliliters. So we already know that Adam did not drink the average, because the average is this, and he drank more. Alright, so he out of the picture here. Now we need to see how much graphic 1000 milliliter represent. And if one graphic is 250, 1000 divided by 250 would leave us with 4 of the graphics. Alright. So we're looking to see which boy drank 4 of the graphics here. So it would be Carl. Alright, so therefore Carl drank the same as the average. And ask you how many boys drank the average, so it would be one student or one boy. And that's it. So marking scheme, one for your final answer, one for the total, one here, and one for solving for Adam. Alright, and that's it for section 3 in test 4 2026. Just a reminder, if anyone is having any difficulties with section 2 and 3, you can check out these two books here, this blue and this green, section 2 and 3 worded problems. Alright, and it has a step-by-step solutions, and you can also get a copy of your formula book to help alongside doing these papers, right? So that's it for today, and we'll continue with test 5 in another video.